Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel Tarot Z. I'm Z and I'm going to be doing your tarot reading, finding out what are the messages with the cards that come out in this reading for you today. Thank you so much for joining and for being here for the reading. So let's begin. Let's find out what cards come out, so what messages come through with the cards that come out in this reading today. So the first card we have is the Lovers card. If you have some Gemini energy, you could be dealing with a Gemini. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Then we have the Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card in the reverse. And so we also have some Pisces energy with the Moon card. You could also be dealing with a Pisces or a Gemini. So the Moon card showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of having something that's been hidden come out in the open. Being able to find out somebody's secrets or something that they may have kept hidden. I do feel like with the Moon card, this does feel like an energy of being able to have a sense of relief with being able to find out the truth about something as well. And I do feel like there is a sense of actually experiencing a relief of any anxieties because of what you hear about someone or about a situation with somebody. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, we do have an energy of being able to actually have a lot of strong feelings when it comes to a person that you're dealing with in a connection. But also feel like this person is in a space where they are ready to be able to be open with you, honest with you. And I do feel like the communication is also something that's going to play a part in that. I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, this person has strong feelings for you. I do feel like it is a connection that does feel like it's undeniable as far as the way they feel about you and even about this connection. This does feel like a pretty passionate energy as well. I do feel like with the Lovers card, this also feels like an energy of someone who's in a space where it's like they need to make a choice about being able to either pursue this connection with you, but this person is aware of that. I do feel like there's a sense of them really having a lot of it does feel like an energy of this person having a lot of feeling for this connection. It's making them want to be able to make a choice around it. But the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this does feel like a pretty nurturing energy, but also feel that with this Queen of Pentacles, this could also be as far as even within your personal pursuits, and even if it does have to do with work, being able to accomplish a sense of achievement in something that you're nurturing and something that you are putting your focus towards. Do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles, especially in a connection with someone, it also feels like an energy of being able to experience a sense of being loved and also emotionally nurturing somebody. I do feel like this could be the energy this person is giving you, or it could be the energy this person is getting from you. I do feel like it's also contributing to this person feeling very comfortable in this connection with you. But with the Seven of Cups showing up over here, do feel like when it comes to romantic situations, you do have options. And I do feel like as far as those options, it does feel like those could be options of various different people that you could be dealing with and also attracting, but also feel like also different options as far as the possibilities for where things can go in this connection with somebody. So the Seven of Cups showing up over here, this doesn't feel like the most decisive energy. This does feel like an energy of being in a space of kind of trying to make up your mind about a situation, or even being in a space where it's like you're waiting on someone to be able to help you make up your mind based on them making up their mind. Do you feel like with the Moon card, this may also be an energy of being able to find out about somebody having options. And I do feel like with the Lovers card showing up over here, this feels like an energy of you being the best pick out of options. And this person recognizes that they feel that with you. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We have the Five of Swords in the reverse. We have a High Priestess also in the reverse. And we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Temperance card. So we do have Cancer energy with the High Priestess, and we have more Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. You could be dealing with either of these signs as well. But the Temperance card jump over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where I do feel like for the sake of being able to maintain the momentum or go with the and maintain the peace in a situation, there's an energy of going with the flow. And I do feel like also with this Temperance card jump over here, this does feel like an energy of being in a space where there's a sense of needing to be able to actually, I do feel like, have patience in a situation with somebody. And also when it comes to somebody being able to actually express something to you, I do feel like this person may have a lot to be able to share with you. I do feel like there is communication with the Lovers card as well. But I do feel like it is something that I do feel like they feel comfortable as a result of patience. I do feel like with the Five of Swords in the reverse, there's feel like an energy of someone who is kind of in a space where it's like they're dropping their guard. They're not deeming any kind of emotional games as something that's worth it. I do feel like this person is kind of bearing all. And with the Five of Swords showing up in the reverse, it does feel like an energy of kind of trying to be able to have an honest, open kind of a communication with you. I do also feel like with the Five of Swords, this also feels like there could actually be an apology also tied into that when it comes to someone being able to express or confess something to you. I do feel like with the High Priestess in the reverse, this feels like an energy of being able to experience, being able to actually show somebody who you are, show your cards. And I do feel like there's a sense of being able to have a heart-to-heart communication or conversation with someone because of the Five of Swords and the High Priestess, both in the reverse. Do you feel like with the High Priestess in the reverse, this also feels like an energy of being able to find out a lot about someone. And I do feel like also there may be a bit of a mysterious energy when it comes to the way you feel about someone and the way that somebody is kind of moving. This does feel like a more open energy. So it feels like getting to that place where someone feels comfortable when it comes to sharing the deepest parts of themselves with you. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of someone who may need to slow down. I do feel like there is a very passionate energy as well in this connection with the Knight of Wands as well as with the Lovers card. But with this card showing up in the reverse, this does feel like an energy of someone kind of being in a space where it's like they're being led by the desire. I do feel like it's a pretty strong desire as far as the way in which they feel. I do feel like this person may also need to be able to slow down so to avoid burning out in the long run. But there is a sense of this person actually being in a space where I do feel like they are aware of what they want with you and with this connection. And I do also feel like there's a more decisive energy than what this person is perhaps showing. And I do feel like with this Knight of Wands drop in the reverse, it feels like a quick energy when it comes to someone making up their mind or making a decision. It's almost like an easy pick or an easy decision to make and choice to make with the Lovers card. So I'm going to clarify these cards. We've got Forgiving and Learning. And we have Playfulness. And we have Finances and Career. So the Forgiving and Learning card showing up over here, I am getting this card pertaining to the Five of Swords in the reverse. This does feel like a pretty accountable energy. I also feel like a sense of somebody being in a space where they want to handle things more maturely. And I do feel like also being in a space where somebody wants to be able to make some kind of a wrong from the past right, or wanting to be able to actually get to a place where there is balance and fairness between the two of you as well as honesty. So I do feel like there is communication that does feel like being able to find out a truth that may have been hidden. I do feel like with the Forgiving and Learning card jump over here, this person does seem like they are someone who's open to progress on a personal level and growing. And I do feel like with the Forgiving and Learning card jump over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to experience a better present moments with someone as a result of learning from the past experiences. I do feel like with the Playfulness card jump over here, this does feel like this connection being one that feels quite lighthearted. It feels pleasant. It feels like it is one that feels quite enjoyable. I also get that energy with this Knight of Wands. And I do feel like with this Playfulness card up over here, this does also feel like a sense of being in a space where when it comes to either your banter or your chemistry, it feels like it is something that does flow naturally between the two of you. And I do feel like with the Lovers card shown up over here, this does feel like an energy of two kindred spirits as well. So I do feel like the connection is very real. The spark between the two of you is also mutual. I do feel like with the finances and career card shown up over here, somebody may have underplayed just how much finances and career may be affecting them right now. I do feel like also with the finances and career card shown up over here, this may also be a sense of being in a space where somebody is needing to be able to make that a focus. And I do feel like with the finances and career being a focus and this Queen of Pentacles card shown up over here, this does feel like an energy of being able to actually reap that sense of that focus kind of paying off and being able to prioritize oneself as well as their finances being something that's going to pay off. And I do feel like with the finances and career card shown up over here, this does feel like an energy of the financial side of things as far as that finances and focus and the finances and career, needing to be a focus may actually be affecting this love life, your love life right now within this connection with someone. So I do feel like with the Queen of Pentacles showing up over here, this actually may be a good sign of finances being able to increase. I do feel like as a result of being able to actually focus in that area and even hard work paying off in that area. So those are the messages I'm getting with these cards for you, Sagittarius. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, Sagittarius.